This is America, not the cities, not the roads, but the wilderness between. From the whispering prairies of the Great Plains, to the deep canyons of the Southwest, from the temperate rainforests of the Pacific Northwest, to the cypress swamps of the Southeast, this land is alive. This is the beating heart of wild America. Stretching from Texas to the Dakotas, the Great Plains are often dismissed as empty. But look closer, this is a sea of grass, a rolling ocean of life. The American bison once numbered in the tens of millions, thundering across this land like a living storm. Today, a fraction remain, carefully protected. Underground, a bustling city thrives. Prairie dogs dig vast colonies beneath the soil, creating safe havens for one of America's rarest predators, the black-footed ferret, thought extinct until the 1980s. Above the grass, the short-eared owl hunts with silent grace. Every rise of wind carries the scent of prey. The Rockies rise like a jagged backbone, ancient and immense. Here, altitude rules. Life must be resilient or it does not survive. Mountain goats thrive where others falter, navigating cliffs with supernatural precision. Born for this height, they know no fear. Downstream, a grizzly bear emerges from hibernation drawn by the promise of fish. Each salmon pulled from the water nourishes not just the bear, but the soil itself, feeding trees, insects, and birds. In the south, a different kind of wilderness breathes, the Everglades, a river of grass that crawls, not flows. Here, the American alligator is king, a prehistoric sentinel, unchanged for millions of years. Alongside him, the roseate spoonbill, resplendent in pink, feeds in silence, stirring the mud with its strange bill. This place sings a different song, slow, patient, eternal. Where others see desolation, life finds a way. The Sonoran Desert is no wasteland, it is a theater of survival. The towering saguaro lives for centuries, each arm a story, each thorn a defense. When the sun falls, the desert wakes. A kit fox, small and swift, tests the wind for scent. A coyote prowls, its ears attuned to the slightest rustle. In the Pacific Northwest, water falls like breath. These ancient forests drip with memory. They are among the oldest ecosystems in North America. Here the bald eagle soars over rivers thick with salmon. The cycle of life is written in cold streams and moss-laden branches. Beneath the canopy, life teems in the shadows. Every tree, every hollow, every rotting log is a home. And then there is Alaska, untamed, raw, magnificent. Here, the moose treads carefully through icy waters. A pack of wolves follows the caribou migration, endless motion driven by instinct. Life here is harsh, but in its harshness, beautiful. Alaska holds on to the wildness we thought the world had lost. Long before the Rockies ever rose, the Appalachian Mountains stood tall. Time has worn them down, but not their spirit. Beneath these rounded ridges lies one of the richest tapestries of life in North America. Among the hardwood forests, the white-tailed deer steps lightly, its ears flicking with every sound, every whisper of wind. In the quietest corners, time slows. The eastern box turtle ambles along leaf-littered ground, its pace unchanged for centuries. Bright flashes of color break the green. A scarlet tanager sings above. Below, an eastern newt glides through mountain streams, nourished by spring rains. These forests are old, older than memory, and still full of wonder. In the north, where forests meet water, a different world emerges, one of silence, reflection, and sudden movement. The Great Lakes and their smaller cousins carve a blue mosaic across the land. The common loon, ghost of the northern lakes, dances between two worlds, sky and water. Its eerie call drifts across the fog, a song of solitude. The beaver, master engineer, shapes rivers and ponds with quiet purpose. Its dams give life to entire ecosystems, wetlands where frogs sing and dragonflies breed. A moose, broad and powerful, browses aquatic plants beneath the surface. Her calf follows close, learning the rhythm of lake and forest. Here, where water rules, survival is measured in patience and the slow thaw of ice. On the edges of the continent, where salt meets soil, life thrives in dynamic balance. America's coasts are not boundaries, they are frontiers of life. On southern shores, sea turtle hatchlings emerge under starlight. Their race to the ocean is frantic, every step a miracle of survival. Far to the west, bald eagles perch above coastal forests, scanning tides for fish. Once nearly gone, they have returned with quiet strength. In the Gulf of Mexico, dolphins glide effortlessly through turquoise waves. Above them, brown pelicans plummet into the sea like living arrows. The coasts are loud, restless, ever-changing, yet through every tide and storm life persists, resilient, untamed, and utterly wild. Across this vast land, wild hearts still beat. In the wind across the grasslands, the silence of a mountain peak, the call of a heron in a cypress swamp. America's beauty is not just in its landmarks or skylines. It is here, in the quiet resilience of its wild places. It is here, in the creatures that endure. This is America the Beautiful, and this is her wild heart.